Yo, welcome to the Big Take. I'm your host, John Red, here to bring you the biggest take in professional open bodybuilding. And New York Pro prejudging just finally fucking happened. And it was a tight one, buddy. I'm only going to cover first call out, last call out. So we had Stu, Big Stu, Nick Walker, Martin Fitzwater, and Tonio the Predator Burton. I might only just cover the three gentlemen. No offense to Stu. Stu looked great. He deserved to be up there in the top four. But I'm just going to cover these three gentlemen. This was fucking crazy. I got my drink. So we're going to get right into it. The stream was fucked. Kept turning black, coming back on. Super annoying. Really, really bad stream. Terrible stream. Quality was great. Lighting was great. But the fucking... it just kept going in and out. It was bad, bad, bad. So let's just start out with the front relaxed. At one point they had Fitzwater and Tonio in the center, and then they switched Tonio and Nick Walker. So just front lat spread. Nick Walker looks big. Nick Walker had a little bit of midsection trouble with control. Not as good as he usually is with it. But he looks good. That's a decent shot. Fitzwater front lat. When Fitzwater came out for the top four right here, it looks like he had some issues with his tan. His tan kind of got fucked up a little bit. Got a little bit blotchy. He wasn't as shiny, wasn't as dark as he was before, which did hurt him. You'll see that a little bit later. He looks good in this shot too. Tonio looks awesome in this shot. Football pads. Tonio's probably the best in this shot, definitely. Big Stu looks good, but I'm not gonna do Stu just for the sake of time. I got to get this goddamn video out. Get the video out. Front double. Okay. Nick Walker, that's a good shot for Nick. Not as good as I usually see it. I'll just say that. He looks a little bit big. Midsection looks a little bit big. I might have not caught him at the best time. He probably was going to crunch a little bit further down, but when he gets switched over with Tonio Burton, we'll fix that. Martin, also, this is a great shot for Martin. The little vacuum looks good. Again, his tan got a little bit fucked up. His quads are awesome, but he still has that issue where he's not staying on top of his quads. Because Tonio's quads look better than his in this shot. Nick Walker's quads look better than his in this shot, and he might have the best out of all three. But this is a good shot for him. The fucking V-tape is crazy. Lats look good. Arms are a little bit lackluster compared to the other gentlemen. But good shot for him. Tonio looks awesome in this. This is Tonio's shot right now. This is Tonio's shot, front double. In this particular shot with this setup, this is Tonio. Easy. Arms look awesome. Lats over there, over here. Midsection looks better than all the gentlemen. Quads look better than all the gentlemen. You can make a kind of an argument with Nick right here, but quads look better than them. He got the quad thing taken care of. He's got the detail in the quads that he needed. All right, next shot. Here. Front lat. Nick. Improved front lat compared to how it's looked in the past. He actually did his front lat a lot better at the Pittsburgh Pro, at the guest posing. So we'll just leave that at it's better than it is, but he's coming in third between these gentlemen. Fitzwater, tan was an issue when he came back out in the top four, but this looks good on Fitzwater. He's beating Nick in this. His shoulders, his arms look really good in this. His chest looks really good in this. Good V-taper, a little bit shallow in the midsection. Again, the tan fucked him. Also, he's got the quads, got to stay on top of them because Tonio's got him beat again in the quads in this shot. This is Tonio's shot, hands the fuck down. Predator. Shoulders, arms, chest. Shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Little Bootsy reference. That was dumb. Sorry for that. Midsection looks better than everyone's. Chest is more separated than everyone's. Quads look better than everyone's. V-taper looks better than everyone's. This is his shot. Easy money. Easy money. That's Tonio. So Tonio's got the first two right now. Back double. This is pretty awesome. Nick. Goddamn, boy. Nick, this is his shot. It's just his shot. I mean, back looks the best. Hamstrings, collectively, lower body's collectively the best. Fucking Martin is ridiculous lower body, but Nick Walker's got so much mass down there, I still give it to him. So this is Nick's shot. Martin, again, the tan fucked him up. Tan fucked him up when he came back out. Looked a lot better before the top 4 at the end. This looks awesome for him. He's a lot bigger than I thought. Lower body is fucking crazy. Lower body is fucking crazy. One more time. Lower body is fucking crazy. Damn. Tonio, damn boy. Tonio back better than Fitzwaters in this. Lower body, I got to give that to Fitz. Got to give that to Fitz. Again, you're getting the issue with lighting with the darker brothers in the lower body to get the hamstring detail. I know it's not as good as Martin's or Nick's, but there's some detail there that we just can't see because it's too dark. But I got Nick first in this one, and it's tough between Martin and Tony. I still lean a little bit towards Martin because that lower body is just dominant. Dominant lower body, even though we can't see all of what the Predator has to offer. Next shot. Rear lat spread. So you'll see later that this is Nick's shot. I got Tonio coming in second in this shot. Although Martin's lower body is fucking crazy, it is a rear lat. And Tonio's lower body looks really fucking good. Not as good as Martin's, but it looks really good. But there's no comparison between Tonio's rear lat in the back department and Fitzwaters. There's nothing to compare. So this is Nick's. Again, this is a little bit of a toss-up between Martin and Tony because Martin's lower body is so crazy. Crazy from the back. But Tony's back is fucking nuts. Destroying Martin in the back, Martin's kind of destroying him in the lower body. So I don't know between those two. That's a toss-up. Side try. Tony's hitting the side try much better than he did before. Martin still hits this side try fucking flawlessly. Nick, he doesn't hit it as flawlessly as Martin does, but fuck. Side leg, fuck. Arm, fuck. Chest, fuck. Midsection, fuck. This is one of those, this side try, especially in this shot, is tough. It's tough to judge. If Tonio had that midsection, there's a weird like lighting thing on his stomach, so it kind of looks like there's a little bit of a dip going out at the bottom. You know what I mean? Which kind of makes it look a little awkward, almost like Beer Belly. Doesn't have one, but it's like the lighting, and that's just kind of his structure. It's kind of like Samson's kind of pokes out a little bit at the bottom, his midsection. But whew, this is a toughie, because Tony's hitting this motherfucker, boy. I mean, and the V-taper on Tony is just, there's zero waist, and then the shoulders, east and west. Martin is crazy. Martin's arm and that delt is crazy. I might give this to Martin. But you'll see later when Nick switches with Tony that this is Nick's shot. Side try is just a little, I don't know. I don't know. Abs and thigh, you guys might think this is a little bit funny, but I give this to Nick. I know he doesn't have nearly the taper that Martin and the Predator have, but the abs are just right. The abs are just very, very, very prominent. And the lats are huge. There's not like a big V-taper, but the lats, look at his lats compared to everybody else's. I mean, fucking Tony's are crazy, though. Tony's lats are dumb. He got an upper body and a lower body within the upper body, if that makes any sense. And Nick's quads look stupid right here. I do have Martin last in this one, just because his abs are a little funny. Just because the abs are a little funny. But this is kind of tough between Nick and Tony right here. The side chest, because the stream was fucked, I didn't get the side chest. I will get it later. So we're good. We're good. When they switch Nick and Tony, I'm going to get that. Most muscular is just always going to be Nick. This is not a great thing. Nick is in it. Martin's in it. That looks really good on Martin. Tony's not in it at all, so let's just skip that. Okay, so this next one. This is when it gets a little bit dicey. It's still Nick's shot. Tony and Martin, that's tough. That's tough. Guys, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough decision. You can make an argument for either one. This is Nick's shot, though. Most muscular is Nick's, but whew, I mean, Tonio looks like a fucking alien. Martin looks just like a fucking All-American, just a great, most muscular, and Nick just looks like a mutant. I don't know, but Nick's got that. So this next one, okay, so now we do the switcheroony. So they put Tonio on the outside. From this angle, I still think Tony might have this shot. When I was watching this live and taking the pictures, I didn't see Tony having as many shots as he fucking has. But now I fucking see him. Now I see him. I give this to Tony again. I give this to Tonio. Martin, you got the quads. Sit on them. Sit on them. Nick, this is usually Nick's shot, but this is Tony's shot to me. Same kind of story. This is crazy. This is a fucking crazy show. Same thing on the front. So Tony's got both front shots to me, guys. I did not fucking know. Tony's got both shots, front shots. I'll just move on. This is the same scenario as last time. Side chest, finally. God damn. Nick looks, this is usually Nick's hands down, and the lighting is a little bit weird with the New York Pro. That white does a little bit weird, so you can't see his full rear delt, nor can you see his full tri. It looks like he's sliced, he's cut off. So, for the sake of argument, this is between Tony and Martin. It's tight, but I'm gonna give this to Martin. I give this to Martin. Tony has vastly improved his side chest, especially from the last show. Tony, now we all know Tony used to hide. He was hiding on a lot of his shots. He ain't hiding no more. I'll give this to Martin. I'll give this to Tony second, Nick third. If it was different lighting, I think Nick would probably have it because the muscle, he's dominant in size in this shot, but this particular shot doesn't catch it. Let's go to the next shot. Back double. Same thing. I got Nick at 1. I got Martin at 2. And I got Tony at 3. It's tough between Martin and Tony again because Tony's back is dominating Martin's back, and that's partly because Martin had an issue with the tan when he came back out. But Martin's lower body is dominant. So I'm going to go Nick, Martin, Tony. Nick looks great in the back double, guys. You see the little pause thing? You can kind of barely see the little pause, video pause, just because the shit was fucked. The stream was tripping. Again, you can see it again, the pause thing, but we can still see what's going on. At this angle, I kind of lean toward Tony in this shot, but probably Nick. Tony's back on the rear lat spread is just icing everybody out. Icing y'all out. Martin and Nick Waters' lower body has got Tony, but again, we can't fucking see it. We need Detroit Pro lighting. We need Detroit Pro lighting for this to see what Tonio's got downstairs. So that's, that's tight. Side try again. Sorry about this bullshit. I still might want to give this to Martin. Martin, I almost want to give it to Tonio next, then Nick. But I don't know. This show is crazy. See, again, Martin's a little bit, he's closed in on this one. Now, right here, at this shot, I give the shot to Nick, because you can really see Nick's size dominant, even though Martin's arm, the way Martin set up, Martin probably got the side try, too. But Nick, look at Nick's side leg. Look at his chest. Nick needs to open up a little bit more, but that New York Pro in the back, that sign is fucking people up. Abs and thigh again, Martin looks the Predator looks a little bit funnier, but look, Martin's sitting on top of the quad, and you can see feathers, but still, he doesn't have that, I don't know what that muscle is called that goes up in the groin on the quad, but Martin is just, there's nothing there. As great as his quads are, look at Tony. Look at that. It almost comes from the teardrop and it goes up to the groin. You know what I mean? Nick's a little bit shallow up there too, but Tonio's quads look a lot better than I thought when I was watching it. This is fucking crazy. This is crazy. I'll still go Nick first. I'll go Tonio second. Martin third. Most muscular looks kind of, not everybody's in it. Nick wins the most muscular. Tony's in it. That looks great. Martin's like, yo, he's not in it. Most musky again. With this, I got Martin and Tonio beating Nick. They're also vastly ahead of him. They're way ahead of him. They're standing way in front of Nick, so that throws a chink in this chain. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Damn, look at Tony. Tony looks like an alien. Alien. But he's the Predator, so no, it looks like the Predator. Alien versus Predator, pick one. Again, I don't like the hands clasped for Nick. I don't know why people do the hands clasped. Martin looks awesome again. All-American boy. Nick looks like a mutant. Martin looks like this all-American fella. And Tony just looks like extraterrestrial. This is just like another weird variation. Guys, this stream was fucked up. All right, that's it. No, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Look, when I was watching the video, I was thinking that it was between Martin and Nick, and that they'd give it to Nick, then Martin would get it, and then Tonio would come in third. From these pictures, I slick got Tony winning. From these pictures, in prejudging, just these. This is when they last caught him out. This is when Martin Fitzwater's tan got fucked up. You see, it's between Tonio and Nick for first and Martin at third. Now, for poses, Tony's got the front double. Tony's got the front lat. Nick's got the back double. The back lat it might be Nick's. All back shots might be Nick's. But Tony's back in the rear lat spread is so much better than everyone's, even though the lower body is lacking. But we can't see exactly what's going on from the back and lower body because he's darker and the lighting. We need Detroit Pro lighting. Back lat is tough. Back doubles Nick's. Both front shots are Tony's. Most muscular is Nick's. Side try, maybe side try and side chest are Martin's. At a different time, at a different angle, they probably both go to Nick. Also, Tony's very competitive in those also. Martin looked a lot better when he had his tan on earlier in the prejudging. Might have been a different story. I'm not going to go back and do those. I'm not going back through those. It's too much work. I took the pictures, but that's too much. And this video would be a fucking hour long and it's just prejudging. Nick has abs and thigh to me. This is tough. They're going to give it to Nick regardless. And I respect that. I believe they should give it to Nick. Even though with these pictures when I was watching, I don't know. Tony might have it. Tony low-key got it. I don't know if Tony's going to get it because the lower body is not up to bar. Even though we can't see it, it's not. I don't think it's comparable to Nick and Martin's. But everything else is. Guys, we'll see what happens at finals. We'll see what goes on, but this is the best show so far this year. Even better than the Arnold's because that was just Hottie's show. But you know what Hottie's doing right now? Here's a video of what Hottie's doing right now. Hottie is a different beast. I believe Nick is going to test that guy at the Olympia, but Hottie is different. Hottie's different. He's different. But anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about Hottie. I'm John Red. This is The Big Take. I'm going to get back to y'all at finals. I'm going bye.